afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Meg's Little House in the Country. And it's a beautiful sunny afternoon. I am trying to remember to look at the camera lens. Yeah, that's the pumpkin patch behind me. I have been working on getting my garage cleaned. I went to check the area where I normally store pumpkins and realized that the little area I put my pumpkins, usually for about a week or two after I harvest them, before I take them down to my kids in Utah, it needed a good cleaning. And I've got a neighbor who's going to come and pick up everything that needs to be burned, because he's got a burn area where he can pile up brush piles and stuff that can be burned safely. And he said he would haul off with everything I need to get burned, so he's going to do that on Friday. So I'm working hard on getting my brush pile built up and getting all my burnables where I can readily move them to my brush pile that he's going to haul away on Friday for me and get it burned, which is really awesome. Anyways, I guess I'll turn this thing around and show y'all what I got my little wood platform ready to put pumpkins on. One of these days, I'm going to get me some pallets that I can turn up and store, and then now I can put pumpkins on here. Yeah, it gotten pretty messy back here. So, gonna finish sweeping out because it's still pretty dirty. Gotta get it all swept out there. A lot of mouse poop. And there's gonna be a run to the dump in the near future. Probably next weekend. The only days I can get to the dump are on Saturday. So, probably next Saturday, load this up in the back of my pickup and take it to the dump. And, yeah, I gotta find a way to get this huge long thing to recycling. On another note, one thing I've noticed with all the cleaning up is I have a lot of stink bugs around my house. I mean, just look at that big guy. He got out of my way, held really, really still. But, yeah, look at that. There's one there. One went skittering behind all these boxes when I first moved. Yeah. Saw another one over here. I've been seeing them all over my yard, inside, outside, in the wooden shed. I don't even know where the other one went that was out here. He was here not that long ago, but now, yep. Oh, there he is. There's another one. There's one I need to get off my back porch. They're pretty good sized little critters. That one, you know, a little over an inch long. And boy, they get irritated. They raise their little heinies and let out a really nasty odor. And I have seen so many of them this year. I don't know what it is about this year that I've seen so many. I'm just surprised that I haven't had a lot of skunks around my yard, because those are the kind of beetles that skunks like to go after and eat. But they're all over under here. I found them cleaning up this area, which you noticed what I got off the wall. Ha! Yeah, took my crowbar. But yep, even when I was cleaning up and raking up back here, boy, I saw those lifted the old piece of wood that was under here. That was here, and under there was several of them. It's just a year for stink bugs, I guess. We called them stink bugs when I was a kid. I don't know what their real name is. If anybody actually knows what kind of insects those big black beetles are, leave a comment down below. I would sure love to know exactly what it is. I got crawling around my yard. They don't bug me. When I was a little kid, you know, we knew well enough. Well, and look who is crawling across the ground here. I just disturbed another one. And there he goes. He's getting under that roll of old chicken wire. See, I got the chicken wire rolled up. It's ready to go off with all the rest of the metal. I just don't want, I mean, it's perfectly good usable chicken wire. It would take a long time to get all those dead weeds and grass and everything out of it. And I just don't have the time or energy. But yeah, it may end up going into the garage for storage if I can't get it to recycling before winter time comes. But yeah, there went another one of those little black beetles. They are literally all over the place. I have found them everywhere. Well, Now that you've joined me on my adventure for cleaning up the place to put the pumpkins, temporary storage. Sometimes I have to harvest extra early and they might be out here for 2 weeks. Other times, today is a great day, it's in the 70s. And I may not actually harvest till next weekend. It's starting to get late. Sun goes down before 7 o'clock now. And it's already going on 4. It's after 3:30, going on 4. But, oh boy, the vines are really dying back. The pumpkins are easy to see now, where they all are. I still got raspberries ripening. May come out and pick a few more. Picked about 1.5 quarts yesterday. That little bucket of mine will hold about 1.5 quarts pumpkins. But yeah, got that. Haven't harvested yet, and I'm gonna try to harvest pumpkins. That little spot where I'm gonna try some fancy editing on this video, see if I can't speed up that spot where I went and cleaned up the corner. But yeah, yesterday I came and picked everything that was ready to pick, and today I come out and there's more. There's more that are ready to pick. So they're ripening on a daily basis. Look at those big berries. They will literally keep ripening and producing all the way until a hard freeze. So I might still have another couple of weeks of picking berries before we get a hard freeze. It's going to get a little cooler next week. We got a couple storm systems moving in this week, and temperatures are definitely going to get down to freezing. But if I can keep some of these younger pumpkins on the vine just a little bit longer, they'll be just that much closer, ready to pick next Saturday. I know I was going to try to do it yesterday, but just didn't get to it. Too much to do. Very busy life. Busy with work and limited daylight. Sun doesn't come up till almost 8 and tends to want to go down. Oh, here, get down to some of this. Now this is interesting. It's actually a yellow color. Not really orange, but more yellow, which is really interesting. This was one of those ones that were vines that literally were just growing straight out and bushy, which was really weird because it wasn't really vining out. It never really vined out. It just kind of bushed up, and then it, it just came and just like this. And I wasn't even sure what it was going to produce. Almost was growing like a zucchini, but yep, it's a pumpkin. We got a vine here that has died back, so it's ready to pick. I might actually pick a few today. Here we got a Big Max. It's very immature, but another week on the vine won't hurt it. So, oh yeah, the more the vines die back, the more I can actually see what I got. Okay, this is an odd one here. I don't even know what I grew here. I really have no idea what grew here. It's a squash. That's what I'm going to say. It's a squash. Doesn't look like a pumpkin, but it does look like a squash. And, let's see, immature. But yep, got a Lumina there. I got a nice little mix of Luminas and Caspers. I think the Luminas came from the seeds I had in a paper sack that were labeled white pumpkins. So those are the Luminas. This is a Casper. You can tell it's more actual pumpkin shaped, like a carving pumpkin would be. So yeah, this is Casper. Okay, And my warty pumpkins did very well. I haven't even checked on the ones I put down in my cellar in storage. I hope nothing got to them in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, okay, we got pumpkins. We got pumpkins. My kids are going to be delighted. I'm going to have a fun time getting these Big Max pumpkins out of here, though. I'm betting I got 60-pound pumpkin right there in front of me. That's probably 50, 60-pound pumpkin. Okay, let's go. Not much change in the raised beds. I haven't cleaned them out yet. They will be getting cleaned out by the end of the month, though. But we can go and check on them anyways. Okay, folks, here we are. And as you can see, not much change. My summer squash are just zucchinis, and the yellow summer squash are still getting ready for winter. Basically, they're dying. I still got a nice sized one on this zucchini. And this little zucchini is got a nice little baby there. The summer squash, literally no change in those since I filmed them a week ago. They look exactly the same. So I think my summer squash is pretty much done for. I could probably just yank it out of the ground and clean up this part of the raised bed. This zucchini, well, it's continuing to go. I've literally got one down under there. I've got a little baby one there. I've got a couple of grocery store sized ones down there. I don't know if we can see them. I'm at a weird angle. Let's go around here. Okay. Two down there. They're grocery store sized. That one there, it's kind of a little yellow on the end, but I think I'll go ahead and pick them. It looks like something took a bite out of it. Okay, my little green tomatoes are continuing to produce. Oh, I know I got more here too. Oh, look. See, you lift up the vine and look what you see. Lots of green striped tomatoes. I think I got two of them there ready to pick. They don't get super big, but I think I know about the size they get when they're ripe. That one has 3 of them. One of them not quite big enough to pick yet. The other 2 is still tiny. These keep thinking they want to produce a little more, but most of them are dead. They didn't really do as well this year. I think they're a cool weather crop, and they did really great this spring when I planted them and it was still cool. They took off, started growing good, and then a week later our temperatures zoomed up into the 90s and pretty much stayed there, and it just stalled their growth. After that, they didn't do as good. Okay, tomato plant my daughter gave me. It's still, it was late setting on, and it's taken forever for these tomatoes to ripen, but I got, yeah, that one's starting to show a little pink on it right there, but it's still mostly green. This one's got a pale peachy color, so does that one. It's still kind of peachy, not really a deep red yet. And it's got a few more little ones down here. I think being surrounded by marigolds has kept it pretty protected. It really hasn't done too bad. Anyways, my early girl, let's go. Still got a little one there, and another little one there. It's pretty much dead, the plant is. It's got a few green leaves on it, but I'm hoping those little tomatoes will get bigger. My Sunny Boy's doing really good. In fact, we got another one down here ready to pick. These tomatoes, these Sunny Boys, they are so sweet and delicious. Honestly, really good. Cherokee Purple only has one. Let's walk around. I'll show you. Cherokee Purple has one. It's nice, it's big, and that's the only one left. My great white, I moved its branch over there so it wouldn't hang over, so it's on, and it's starting to grow. That little baby tomato it put on. I don't know why. All summer long, lots of growth, lots of flowers, no fruit. And then fall hits and boom, here's you a little tiny baby tomato. It's getting bigger though. If I can keep things covered up and no hard freezes, this thing might actually have a chance to get big enough to eat. Sun golds continue to produce, and yes, as they ripen I pick them and eat them. It's my garden snack. I come out here and pick and eat my sun golds, so they never make it into the house. But even it did not produce as well this year, and it's usually a good producer, which is why I like planting sun golds every year. Usually big bush loaded with tomatoes, and this year just not very loaded. And my same neighbor who's going to haul off my burnables is going to help me dig holes to get these lilacs in the ground. We're going to get them in the ground this fall. No more wintering over another year. They've been in those pots literally for a year and a half now. I bought them a year and a half ago, spring of 2021 at Walmart, and I've just never gotten them planted. Last fall, winter caught up to me and I didn't have them planted yet, so I just dug deep holes in the raised beds and stuck them in the raised beds, and they wintered over in the raised beds. And but this year we are getting them in the ground. They will be so much happier, and they can spread their roots come next spring. They'll be able to just spread their roots and grow. And so that is our garden update and my cleaning out my garage update. I'm ready to harvest pumpkins and ready to get things done. Try to get as much done on the weekends as I can. So today was clean up the garage and get things onto the slash pile that needs to go onto this brush pile. Mostly I get up when I go to work in the mornings, the sun is just coming up, and on my way home the sun is setting. So during the week I really don't have any daytime to come out and work in the yard Saturdays and Sundays, and it's doing as much as I can on both days. So that's going to join the rest of them on Friday mornings. I'll get up here and it'll be cold, chilly, dawn, and just pile everything up there with the rest of the brush pile. So when my neighbor comes and with his trailer, he can just load everything up and haul it away. It will be lovely to have it gone. So everyone, that's my update. I'm gonna try to do some fancy editing on this video. I thought, you know, the dull, boring part of me just cleaning up where I'm gonna put the pumpkins might be a little more entertaining if I see if I can speed up that section of video and add a little music to it. We'll see how that goes. I'm not super great at this video editing, but I am doing my best to do my best. So I hope you all have a lovely and blessed Sunday, and I'll get this video out hopefully either tonight or by tomorrow morning. So most of you will probably be watching it on Monday morning. Thank you, and if you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Share them with your friends. I really appreciate all my subscribers and all that they do to help me increase my watch hours and getting things towards someday being monetized. That's my really big goal in life. So thank you.